Welcome back to my channel. Today we explore the value of specific coins, the top 8 most valuable ultra-rare Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny coins value in today's market. First up, the 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny. Stick around as we explore its history, characteristics, and its current market value. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and abundance. The 1949 penny is particularly interesting because it's part of a long-standing series that continued until 1958. This year marked a transition in the design of the penny as the U.S. Mint was preparing to release the new memorial reverse design in 1959. The 1949 penny is notable for its production methods, as it was minted during a time when the country was recovering from World War II and moving into a period of economic growth. Let's take a closer look at the 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny itself. The obverse features a well-defined bust of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year 1949 is prominently displayed, and it's crucial to note the large date designation. This version of the penny has a larger 1949 than its counterpart, the small date, which collectors often seek out for their collections. On the reverse side, we see the iconic wheat stalks with the words 1 cent and United States of America inscribed. Now, let's talk about the tuck line. This term refers to a small line or indentation that can sometimes be found on the reverse of the coin, usually along the top of the wheat stalks. This feature is often seen in coins that have gone through specific minting processes, making it an interesting detail for collectors. What is the current market value of the 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny in good condition as of today? This coin can typically be valued between $86,000. The presence of the tuck line can add a bit of interest, but it primarily affects value if it is accompanied by other unique features or higher grades. For coins in better conditions, such as very fine or uncirculated, prices can rise to $90,000 depending on collector interest and market trends. Remember, the value of coins can fluctuate, so staying updated on auction results and market reports is essential for collectors. If you're looking to start or expand your collection collecting wheat pennies, here are some helpful tips. First, always handle coins with care. Use cotton gloves or hold them by the edges to avoid transferring oils from your finger. Store your coins in protective holders or albums designed for preservation. This will help prevent wear and tear over time. Additionally, familiarize yourself with coin grading standards, as this knowledge will help you assess the condition and value of your collection. Next up, the 1919 Lincoln Wheat penny specifically, we'll be discussing the large date version without mint mark, and we'll explore its unique features, historical significance, and its current market value even in full bad condition. So, let's get started. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first introduced in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic coin features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 ears of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity. The design has become a beloved part of American numismatics. The year 1919 is particularly notable in the history of the Lincoln penny series. Following the end of World War I in 1918, the U.S. was undergoing significant social and economic changes. The demand for coins was high, and the mint was working hard to meet that demand. This was also a time when the design was being refined, leading to the production of both large and small date varieties. The large date version from 1919 is often sought after by collectors for its historical context. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1919 Lincoln Wheat penny itself. The obverse features a prominent bust of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year 1919 is displayed prominently, and this version is characterized by its larger date, hence the designation of large date. On the reverse side, we find the classic design of 2 wheat stalks with 1 cent and United States of America inscribed. It's a beautiful representation of the agricultural roots of America. However, as we discuss this coin, it's important to note that we're focusing on those in full bad condition, which can have unique characteristics that tell a different story. So what is the current market value of the 1919 Lincoln Wheat penny in full bad condition? Typically, coins in bad condition, which might be heavily worn or damaged, are valued between $80,000. This may seem low, but even coins in less than ideal condition can have historical value to collectors and enthusiasts. While higher grades of the 1919 penny can be worth significantly more, sometimes reaching $84,000 or more, this value varies greatly based on factors like demand and market conditions. It's essential to remember that every coin has a story, and even those in bad condition can provide insights into the past. If you're looking to start or expand your collection of Lincoln Wheat pennies, especially those in lower grades, here are some tips. First, handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves or hold them by the edges to avoid transferring oils from your fingers. Storing your coins properly is also crucial. Consider using coin holders or albums designed for preservation to keep them safe from wear and tear, and don't forget to familiarize yourself with grading standards. This will help you assess the condition and value of your collection. Next up, the 1929 Lincoln Wheat penny. Will be discussing the large date version without mint mark, exploring its historical significance, unique features, and what it's currently worth in today's market, especially when it's in fine condition. So, let's get started. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse, representing abundance and prosperity. Over the years, this coin has become a symbol of American history and numismatics. The year 1929 is particularly noteworthy because it was the year just before the onset of the Great Depression. The stock market crash in October of that year would have profound effects on the economy and society in the United States. During this time, coin production continued, and the Lincoln penny remained popular among the public. The large date version of the 1929 penny is sought after by collectors for both its design and its historical context. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1929 Lincoln Wheat penny. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year 1929 is prominently displayed, and this version is characterized by its larger date, which is easily distinguishable from the small date variety. On the reverse side, we see the classic design featuring two wheat stalks, along with the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. This simple yet powerful design has made the Lincoln Wheat penny one of the most beloved coins in American history. Now, let's discuss the current market value of the 1929 Lincoln Wheat penny in fine condition. Typically, this coin can be valued between $70,000, depending on its condition and the demand among collectors. Coins in fine condition display moderate wear, with some of the finer details still visible. This level of detail is important to collectors as it affects both the appeal and the value of the coin. While higher grades can fetch prices upwards of $75,000 or more, the fine condition offers an accessible entry point for many collectors. If you're looking to start or enhance your collection of Lincoln Wheat pennies, especially the 1929 large date variety, here are some helpful tips. First, always handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves or hold them by the edges to avoid transferring oils from your fingers. Proper storage is crucial as well. Consider using protective holders or albums specifically designed for coins to prevent wear and preserve their condition over time. Additionally, familiarize yourself with coin grading standards. This knowledge will help you assess the condition and value of your collection more effectively. In conclusion, the 1929 Lincoln Wheat penny, particularly the large date version without mint mark, is not just a piece of currency, but a reflection of a pivotal time in American history. Its current market value may be modest, but its significance as part of the Lincoln series makes it a worthy addition to any collection. And next up, the 1934 Lincoln Wheat penny. This video will highlight the large date version without mint mark, examining its historical significance, unique design features, and what it's worth in today's market, particularly when in good condition. So, let's dive right in. The Lincoln Wheat penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor Break to David Brenner. So this coin features Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and agriculture. The design has become a classic in American numismatics and holds significant historical value. In 1934, the United States was still feeling the effects of the Great Depression, which had begun in 1929. Economic challenges shaped the production and distribution of coins during this period. Despite these hardships, the Lincoln penny remained a popular piece of currency, circulating widely among the American public. The 1934 large-date penny is particularly sought after by collectors for its historical relevance and the distinct features of its design. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1934 Lincoln wheat penny. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year 1934 is displayed prominently, and this version is known for its larger date, making it easily distinguishable from its small date counterpart. On the reverse, we find the iconic design of two wheat stalks, accompanied by the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. This design not only represents the agricultural roots of America, but also highlights the era's economic struggles and the resilience of the American people during difficult times. Now, let's discuss the current market value of the 1934 Lincoln wheat penny in good condition. Generally, this coin is valued between $147,000, depending on its overall condition and collector demand. Coins in good condition exhibit noticeable wear, but many of the details remain visible. This grade is essential for collectors, as it helps determine the coin's appeal and market value. Higher grade coins can fetch prices upwards of or even more, but good condition offers an accessible entry point for many new collectors looking to $5 build their collections. Next up, the 1956 Lincoln wheat penny, specifically the large date version with D-Mint mark. We'll discuss its historical significance, unique design features, and importantly, what it's worth in today's market, especially when found in dirty condition. Let's get started. The Lincoln wheat penny was first minted in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse. Over the years, it has become a symbol of American history and culture. By 1956, the United States was experiencing post-war prosperity, which influenced coin production and design. The large-date version of the Lincoln penny was produced in significant quantities, but the D-Mint mark indicates that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. This particular year is sought after by collectors, both for its design and the historical context of the era. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1956 Lincoln wheat penny. On the obverse, you'll see the well-known profile of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year 1956 is prominently displayed, and this version is recognized for its larger date, distinguishing it from the small date variety. Flipping the coin over, we find the classic reverse design featuring two wheat stalks, along with the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. This design emphasizes the agricultural roots of America, which is especially fitting given the prosperity of the 1950s. Now, let's discuss the current market value of the 1956 Lincoln wheat penny with D-Mint mark in dirty condition. Generally, this coin can be valued between $220,000, depending on its condition and how much dirt or tarnish affects its appearance. Coins in dirty condition typically show signs of wear and surface grime, which can significantly impact their appeal to collectors. While some collectors may clean coins, it's often recommended to leave them in their natural state to avoid reducing their value further. The market tends to favor coins in good or better condition, so if you have a 1956 penny in dirty condition, its value may be on the lower end of the spectrum. Next up, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, specifically the large date version without a mint mark. We'll dive into its historical significance, unique design features, and, importantly, what it's worth in today's market, particularly in fine condition. So let's get started. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first minted in 1909, celebrating the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by the talented Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse, which symbolizes agriculture and praise in agriculture in America. By 1946, the United States was transitioning out of World War II, leading to economic recovery and growth. The production of the Lincoln penny resumed, and collectors started to take an interest in coins from this period. The 1946 large-date version without a mint mark, which was produced in Philadelphia, is particularly appealing to collectors due to its historical context and design. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1946 Lincoln Wheat penny. On the obverse, you'll find a detailed profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year 1946 is prominently displayed, and this version is known for its larger date, which helps distinguish it from the small date variety. Turning to the reverse side, we see the iconic design featuring two wheat stalks, along with the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. This design not only reflects the agricultural roots of the nation, but also embodies the spirit of recovery and hope that characterized post-war America. Now, let's discuss the current market value of the 1946 Lincoln Wheat penny in fine condition. Generally, this coin is valued between $247,000, depending on its overall condition and collector demand. Coins in fine condition display some signs of wear, but many of the details, such as Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks, remain clearly visible. This condition is essential for collectors, as it helps determine the coin's appeal and market value. Higher-grade coins can fetch prices upwards of $252,000 or more, but the fine condition provides an accessible entry point for collectors new to this series. If you're starting or expanding your collection of Lincoln Wheat pennies, particularly the 1946 large-date version without mint mark, here are some helpful tips. First, always handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves or hold them by the edges to avoid transferring oils from your fingers. Proper storage is also crucial. Consider using protective holders or albums specifically designed for coins to keep them safe from wear and damage. Additionally, familiarize yourself with grading standards, as this will enable you to assess the condition and value of your collection more effectively. In conclusion, the 1946 Lincoln Wheat penny, especially the large-date version without a mint mark, is a beautiful representation of American history and culture. While its current market value may be modest, its historical significance and unique design make it a treasured piece for collectors. Next up, the 1947 Lincoln Wheat penny, specifically the large-date version with an S mint mark found in dirty condition. We'll explore its historical significance, design features, and most importantly, what it's worth in today's market, especially in its less than pristine state. So, let's get started. The Lincoln Wheat penny was introduced in 1909, celebrating the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse. Over the years, this coin has become a beloved symbol of American history. By 1947, the United States was in the midst of post-World War II recovery. This era marked significant economic growth, and the demand for coins increased. The 1947 large-date penny with the S mint mark indicates it was minted in San Francisco. The coin reflects a time when Americans were optimistic and looking forward to the future, making it a noteworthy addition to any collection. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1947 Lincoln Wheat penny. On the obverse, we can see Abraham Lincoln's well-known profile, accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year 1947 is prominently displayed, and this version is recognized for its large date, which is a distinguishing factor for collectors. Turning to the reverse side, we find the classic design featuring two wheat stalks, along with the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. This iconic representation of wheat symbolizes America's agricultural heritage, a fitting tribute during a time of rebuilding and growth. Now, let's discuss the current market value of the 1947 Lincoln Wheat penny in dirty condition. Typically, this coin can be valued between $280,000 depending on various factors like wear, dirt, and overall appeal. Coins in dirty condition often display signs of wear, such as tarnish, grime, or even corrosion, which can significantly affect their market value. All these factors can lower the price. Many collectors still appreciate the history behind each coin, so S mint mark adds a bit of rarity to the coin, which can attract collectors even in a less than perfect state. Now, you might be wondering about cleaning your coins. It's important to note that cleaning can often diminish a coin's value, especially if done improperly. If you have a 1947 Lincoln 40 penny in dirty condition, think carefully before attempting to clean it. Many collectors prefer coins in their natural state, as cleaning can remove the original patina and reduce its collectible value. If you do decide to clean your coin, make sure to use gentle methods that won't scratch or damage the surface. Next up, the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny, specifically the large date version without mint mark, in extra fine condition. We'll explore its history, unique features, and its value in today's market, so let's jump right in. The Lincoln Wheat penny has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots. The 1955 penny marks a significant year in U.S. history, coming just after the post-war economic boom and during a time of growth and prosperity. In the mid-1950s, the U.S. was experiencing a period of economic expansion. The demand for consumer goods was on the rise, and American households were thriving. This era also saw the introduction of new technologies and suburban growth, making the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny a reflection of a vibrant and evolving society. Now, let's examine the design features of the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny. On the obverse, you'll notice the well-defined profile of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions "Liberty and in God We Trust." The year 1955 is prominently displayed in a larger font, which is a hallmark of this particular coin variant. On the reverse side, we find the classic wheat design featuring 2 stalks of wheat with the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. The clarity of the design is what makes the extra fine condition of this coin particularly desirable, as the details are sharp and well preserved. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny in extra fine condition. Typically, you can expect to see these coins valued between $295,000, depending on their specific condition and market demand. In extra fine condition, these pennies exhibit minimal wear, with most of the design details still clearly visible. The lack of a mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia, which adds to its historical significance. Coins in higher grades can sometimes fetch prices upwards of $300,000 or more, especially if they possess unique features or have been graded by a reputable service. When collecting coins, understanding grading is essential. The Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, is commonly used to assess a coin's condition. An extra fine coin typically falls between 40 and 45 on this scale, meaning it shows minor wear on the high points but retains most of its original detail. For collectors, the grade can significantly affect a coin's market value. Therefore, when acquiring a 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny, ensure you verify its condition and consider having it professionally graded if it's particularly valuable. If you're looking to add the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny to your collection, here are some valuable tips. First, you'd always handle your coins carefully. Use cotton gloves or hold them by the edges to avoid transferring oils or dirt from your fingers. Proper storage is crucial for maintaining the condition of your coins. Use protective holders or albums designed specifically for coin storage to keep them safe from damage. Additionally, familiarize yourself with grading standards. This knowledge will enhance your collecting experience and help you assess the value of your coins. In conclusion, the 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny in extra fine condition is not only a beautiful representation of American history, but also a valuable piece for collectors. With its market value ranging from $327,000, this coin offers a fantastic opportunity for both new and seasoned collectors to enhance their collections. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of collectible coins. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have a 1955 Lincoln Wheat penny in your collection? Until next time, happy collecting.